Let me begin by welcoming my brothers. Hello. Thank you for tuning in to this message. I want to start off by saying how much I'm deeply looking forward to our October and November event. It's actually the one event, I have a couple of events coming up, but this event in particular, this one is the one that sits on my calendar marked in red because it's the most highly anticipated event of the year. It's actually been that way since last October, really. I enjoy our time together, you know. I feel that these are some of the greatest moments of my life. I feel that I wouldn't rather be anywhere else than doing this. Which is why I'm making sure that anything that needs to happen to ensure my presence at this event will happen. Because it's something that I long for. I long to be in the company of my great brothers. You know, it's just something that I just love doing. You know, I can't really describe it. You know, it's fun. We catch up. You know, I feel like a new man every time. Or rather, poor choice of words. I feel more upgraded every time when we spend these weekends. So let me just say that I'm deeply in anticipation for this weekend to happen. But more so, even I have to admit that there's a different agenda at hand for me. After giving this a lot of thought, we are in some serious competition with each other. We compete in everything. Video games, bowling, pool, even cooking. Even when it comes to something like cooking, we'll always be in competition. And I love that. I love the competition. It's beautiful. You know, it's fun. But we all seem to have our need to prove our dominance within the JF amongst each other. And I feel that like we always do so within certain areas. I'm not going to name any, but I'm sure that we all know them. Me personally, I'm a laid back guy. You know, everyone else is doing it for the props. I do it for the fun. So I don't really have too many notches under my belt. You know, everybody does what they do to prove something. I'm the only one like, well, nah, I'm doing this because it's fun. But at the same time, I think that the time has come that I, boy, your little brother, declares ultimate supremacy within the JF. I feel that it's time, and I feel that it is time for me to prove that I am superior over Brahman, over Bill, over Barry, and what? Well, I was going to say and over Book, but who isn't superior over Book, man? I mean, what do you have to do to be inferior to Book? I mean, I don't know, man. He might catch you off guard in like a staring contest, maybe. I don't know, but let's face it, you can't really do much, you know, sitting in that Lazy Boy 5000, man, and he ain't going nowhere. So I ain't even going to touch on Book. But amongst the active brothers, us four, Bill, Brahman, Barry. I've never declared superiority within the JF, but now I think that it's time. I believe that I can dominate my brothers in almost anything. And I'm willing to prove it. Which is why I come with this proposal. Now, for this weekend that we have, the October and November weekend, I would like to extend this weekend to one more day. I challenge the family to extend this weekend to one more day. And this isn't just a chance for me to prove it. It's a chance for all of us. It's a chance for Bill, Rob, Matt, Barry, as well as myself, to prove dominance over this family. I challenge you guys to extend this day. To extend this weekend one more day. In doing so, we'll take it from there. This is my challenge to you guys. Now, upon looking at this video, I urge that you comment and leave your response. I will need 3 responses by next Friday. Next Friday, that's what? By next Friday, August 17th, by then I expect to have 3 responses as to whether you guys are in to extend this week, to extend this week by one more day. Doing so, we'll take it from there. And I'll have another video by next Friday. But until then, I don't want you to just up and say, I'm down. I want you to think about this. Your name is on this. Your reputation. Your status in the JF is riding on this. Now, are you really willing to obliterate all of that? Just by letting your pride accept the mere challenge? I want you all to think about this very heavily. I have, which is why I'm issuing this challenge. Now, my name is already on the dotted line. Just need 3 more signatures. If you guys do not respond by the 17th, then I'll take that as a no, and this idea of extending our weekend to one more day for competition will go out of the window and they'll never be mentioned again. We're going to let the fear speak for itself. We'll let the fear speak for itself. So I want you guys to think heavy about this. Think about this challenge. Think about what's at stake. I'm looking forward to it, and I'm looking forward to your responses.